I came from a family that really encouraged respect for all people. My parents were very much that, you respect all people from all walks of life, and no one is better than anyone else were strong messages that I got in the family that I came up in.
Lyndell Bright McAllister was born to the late Delbert and to Jean Bright in 1956 and raised in Longview along with two younger brothers. A proud Lobo, Lyndell graduated Longview High School in 1974. She received a master's degree in social work from the University of Denver after her undergrad studies at Baylor. After getting her post-grad degree in social work, she moved back to Longview and was introduced to Mike McAllister, whom she would marry in 1986. The couple has two children, Jared and Andrea.
So I'm grateful for the understanding I have now, knowing that it's a process. I'm on a journey, and invite all of those around me to continue to help shape my thinking.
In 1992, Lyndell helped address the issues of alcohol and drug abuse with the Longview Drug Task Force, now called Partners in Prevention. She organized a nationally recognized mentoring program and initiated a poverty program for the city of Longview, known today as Bridges Out of Poverty. Lyndell has served on an array of community boards, such as East Texas Council on Alcohol and Drug Abuse, Parenting Resource Center of East Texas, Zonta Club, Pine Tree Education Foundation, and the Junior League of Longview. She was also recognized as a star over Longview by Longview Regional and is a faithful member of First United Methodist. She lives by the motto, "People support what they help create."
Lyndell has sticky notes all around her computer monitor with sayings and quotes and scripture, and that's where she draws a lot of her inspiration, I think, and inner strength from. But one thing that I've heard Lyndell say oftentimes, and it really resonates with me and how she views the world, and that is, God, break my heart for the things that break yours.
There's a quote from the book, The Hole in the Gospel, that is, let my heart be broken by the things that break the heart of God. And that's a strong quote to me to think about, because I think there are lots of things that break the heart of God. And certainly, as we're talking about unity and diversity, prejudice, I think prejudice of any sort towards race or socioeconomic status or lifestyle or any of that breaks the heart of God.
Lyndell McAllister and I are professional friends. She came to the city of Longview a few months after I did, and that's been 20 or so years. And as I stated, not only do we have a professional relationship, but that evolved into a truly great friendship.
When she refers to everyone having a seat at the table, it means for her and that no one be excluded, that we always make room for those who need to be included in conversation, in program, in volunteering, whatever capacity they're coming to the table. We need to always make room. There's always room to squeeze one more in and to help people feel included and not excluded.
A sad part for me that I understood later in life, actually when I came to work for the Longview Drug Task Force, that's now Partners in Prevention, was that as a white student at Longview High School, I didn't understand that when the black students came over, that they no longer had their cheerleaders or their officers or any of their leaders in their class were no longer in those positions and were expected to just be grateful to come to the white high school.
I would say that Lyndell is one of the most caring, supportive, passionate people that I've ever met. She's very committed to her work, she's committed to her family, she's committed to her faith, and anything that Lyndell sets out to do, trust me, it's going to be done very well.
She's not a negative person. She always positive, always keep a smile on her face. And you could be down and you can call her or see her and she can just smile and it, kind of bring uplifting.
I would like to say, Lyndell, there's not anybody any more deserving of the Unity Award than you. You have worked so hard, so diligently and with such compassion to promote unity, not only just unity among adults, but a unity in the community. People of all colors, bringing everyone to the table, no matter of their socioeconomic level, no matter of their gender or lifestyle, but being very inclusive and being very good at doing this, being actually somebody that I really admire and look up to. And even though she's younger than I am, I'm going to call Lyndell one of my young mentors. And Lyndell, thank you for the work you've done. Thank you for the dedication that you've had. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for living your faith. And thank you for living what unity really exemplifies.
Because she really has changed my life completely. I used to be like a negative person, think I couldn't get nothing, but since I met her, I don't think that way anymore. And I didn't think my daughter could go to college, but with her encouragement, this is her second year in college. So, and my thing is her thank you.
Lyndell has inspired me to be more than I thought I could be. She's an incredible encourager, supporter, a cheerleader, so to say. She is not afraid to share her ideas. She wants to share her ideas because she wants, as I mentioned earlier, everyone to be the best that they can be and the programs to be the best that they can be. And so I just endear her to my heart. I have a love and respect for her that I can say I don't have for many other people. And so, Lyndell, I just want to say that thank you for being my friend, thank you for being my coworker, and thank you for being the inspiration to Longview that you are.
I would like to say, Lyndell, you are a person that really deserves this honor. I know you're very uncomfortable with it, but it's most deserving because you've added so much even to my life. Just knowing you and how you are passionate about the community and raising the bar in individuals' life that probably wouldn't have a chance to extend themselves. So you are a great person.
Something she's been saying since I was little is, Andrea and Jared, that's my brother Jared, remember the preciousness of others. And she just constantly says that in any situation where we're with other people. I mean, she's always saying that, and we roll our eyes and we laugh. But I mean, I think even in my life now, after I've left home, I've really gone back to that when I'm in a bad mood or in a hurry, just remembering that every single person matters and everyone I come into contact with is important. And you know, I think she lives that out. And you know, she sees someone on the street and she pulls over. She doesn't just drive past. And I mean, that is powerful and that takes courage. And I think that's something that inspires me and that I would like to do also.
She lives her life in terms of being a person who unites people and brings people together for a common purpose.
Lyndell is as long as I have worked with her, has stood up for the right thing. Our friend Dr. Johnson always says that silence is consent, to give people permission to speak in a way that would be degrading to somebody else or to lower somebody else. And Lyndell has always been, in a very kind way, she'll say, no, this is not the way that we want to do this. You know, we're all about inclusion. We're all about bringing everybody to the table. You know, it takes all of us to have a safe, healthy community.
I'm kind of an intervener. I mean, I think that, you know, we're supposed to intervene on things that we see going on, and so if there's a fight after a movie in the parking lot of a bunch of kids of us, you know, whatever, I have drugged my husband over to intervene on a fight.
One time in our, I guess in our council meeting, we were trying to collect some data on the black families that needed mentees, and she pointed out a very, very important way to look at that is, you know, mentees are needed in all races. And so, you know, it kind of broadened me as a person, because I was looking at it from the perspective of being black. And so that really did grip me to look deeper than myself and my own needs.
I think her compassion for other people drives her, and her faith in God, and I think she feels like this isn't just her job, but it's her calling in life is to love other people and care for them, and I think she feels so blessed that she needs to pour out on other people the blessings that she's already received.
Well, my faith drives me. You know, I think we're called to love our neighbor as ourselves, and he didn't say our neighbor that is just like us. So, you know.